Friday, February 8th, and it was a good Friday, very good Friday today. So for all you new day traders out there, I can't emphasize this enough, but have a plan. Always have a plan. Get good at one strategy at least, and really you only need one strategy to be successful in day trading. But just study it, analyze it, and then execute it, because it'll work for you. It'll take time. Usually it takes some time to get to understand that strategy fully and to be able to recognize the patterns you need to recognize for a strategy. But that's really it. If you start trying to play all different kinds of strategies, moving averages, strategies, opening range breaks, bouncers, toppers, whatever, if you start spreading it out, you're not going to be able to focus as much and be successful early on. So that's the first advice I would give you, and I'll show you why that has helped me become successful as a day trader. I mentioned in earlier videos, I recommend you go back, look at my earlier videos, that I have created this scan that is a trade idea scanner that I created, and I definitely recommend getting trade ideas if you're going to be day trading. It is an absolute must. You need it. And this scan, as I've mentioned before, what it looks for is stocks that are down on the day and then making their way back up and then recovering VWAP, bouncing through VWAP, because usually when a stock breaks through VWAP and holds it, it can continue on in that same direction. So this alerted me to the only trade I took today, which was Sony, right here at 11:15. So I'll show you that. All right, so you can see I got in. It clued me in at 11:15, which is right here, and I got in right away. Now you can see what's happening on this 5-minute chart. I've got the 200 moving average, not the 200 daily moving average, just a 200 period moving average on a 5-minute chart, and it's kind of pushing way down, or it's on an angle, but VWAP is kind of making its way down as the stock was going down on the day. Now you can see it kind of bottomed out here, then a couple of big green candles, one big green candle, a pause, and another green candle that went through VWAP, and it went through the 200 moving average here. Then you had another big red candle, right? So I think it probably got alerted to this here. It was probably on my scanner at that point. I just ignored it because I just didn't like the fact that it was shooting up so quickly, and it had this resistance right here with these moving averages. But look what happens. Then it slowly starts making its way up with some tighter candles, right? And I got in right here. I probably got in a little early. This, I should have waited for it to break and hold, like right here. Get in like at 43.96, like around here. But I got in early at 43.94. Right? Because this second break of VWAP is so crucial, and I've said this in the past videos. You can go look at the other videos. I think in the last week I've said this. Breaks VWAP once, fails. Breaks it a second time, that means a lot. Why? Why does that matter? Because what's happening here? Buyers are taking the stock back up. Sellers jump in and say, no, we want to bring it down. That's not going to happen for us, right? But then guess who wins out? Buyers win out again. Usually on that second one, the sellers say, all right, fine, you can take it from here. They're done, right? They're not going to keep battling like that. It's just not worth it. First break of VWAP, buyers came in, gave it some volume. Sellers said no. Buyers said, all right, we'll do it slowly. We'll come on up. And they broke it again. And they held it. And then what happened? Didn't take that long, actually. I would think I was in this trade for about a little over an hour. So I was in it here, 43.94, and then look what happened. Start breaking up, moving away from VWAP. Buyers started saying, all right, we're going to take this back to the opening. So I got out here, and it's still moving up. I took all my shares out here. It's Friday. I wanted to be done. But I got out at 44.21-ish, right? So just about 26 cent gain there. Pretty good. That's all you need. And this is a strategy that, since I made that scan, I have been looking for it nonstop, and I'm very selective now, and that's really helpful, especially if you're not an experienced trader, and I'm not. I've only been doing it 2 years, but I've been getting good at finding the strategy and making it work. I think I did this the other day with the gas stock yesterday, and a few days before that I did it as well, watching stocks come down, then return, bouncing off their lows, and then coming through VWAP, and especially when they break VWAP a second time, that's significant. It doesn't have to break it a second time. If it held it right here, and it was using VWAP as support, I'd say okay. Now I can use that as a base. You know, I can say I get in right here. But since it broke down and broke up again, that's a significant opportunity. And now look where it is. It's at 44, almost 44.30. And I got in at around 43.94. So it's almost moving its way up to 40 to 50 cents gain from where I got in. So these are the plays that I like. I love this. It's low risk. Why? Because I got in at 43.94, right? And I put my stop basically, I didn't even put it this low. I think I put it, I should show this. This is another chart that I like. This 5-minute chart with a 8 EMA and a 20 SMA. See, the 20 SMA is the red one. It moves kind of slow. And it caught up. It took time for it to catch up to the 8, right? And the 8, because this stock gapped up on the day, this was yesterday, it gapped up and started moving down. It took a while for the 8 to catch up. And once they caught up, and I saw the 8 and the 20 were kind of riding together here, a little sloppy, but still moving on up together, that's when I got in. It was right here. You had a couple things working for you here. Above the 8 and the 20, above VWAP and the 200 moving average, and also this 15-minute chart, it was above the 10 EMA on this 15-minute chart. So it had a lot of factors in my favor. So you want as many things working for you. Because many things in your favor, that's going to help you out. So so this is a great trade. Sony, yeah. And it's Friday, so I'm done for the week. It was a really great week. Great start to February. And I hope you guys are doing well with it too. If you have any questions, leave in the comments. Hit subscribe, because I'm going to be pumping out videos left and right from here on out, just to help any new day traders get acclimated to the day trading environment. So hit me up with any comments if you have any questions. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.